Hello, I'm Shonnie Alridge, your favorite real estate broker and appraiser in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to give you all some advice. How do you hire a real estate agent? Well, you want to interview them and you want to ask them 6 questions. And when you interview, I want you to choose like 3. Choose 3 agents that you want to have a conversation with. And it doesn't have to be in person. It could be face-to-face via conference call or just over the phone. But you want to have a conversation with them just to see if, they fit. So you're going to ask them these 6 questions. So how long have they been practicing real estate? Now, practicing real estate and being licensed could be 2 different time frames. You can be licensed for 10 years but hadn't practiced for just 1 year. You want to know how long they have been practicing, not because if they haven't been practicing for a long time, you would not hire them, but because you want to know and find out how long have they been committed to the industry? Do they know a lot? Do they have the experience? You want to make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. You may say, hey, I don't mind working with a novice. That's your prerogative. But you want to manage your own expectations to know okay, I'm working with someone that is new. That can make them even more beneficial for you. They may be extremely eager and extremely dialed in to you as a client that you don't have any worries. So because they don't have a long time in the industry doesn't mean you shouldn't hire them, but I want you to just know ahead of time, how long have they been practicing real estate? Okay. Next question, you want to ask them, how did they navigate through one of their challenging transactions? Because some transactions are challenging and then some are not. So you just, in real estate, and any agent will tell you sometimes it's like a slam dunk. That means it was really super easy. Both sides, the co-op agent was great. The seller, the buyer was great. It was just good. It was just good. But then you got those transactions where it's oh my goodness. Is this getting worse? Could it even get worse? So you want to ask them, how did they navigate through that? Because that'll be a very interesting story anyhow. And you want to see wow, is this person really good at negotiating? Are they really good at being extremely patient? Do they know some things that help them to stay on the right track and keep everyone motivated? What's that skill set that they possess to make them so good at navigating through challenging transactions? Okay. The next thing you want to ask them, have they served in any type of leadership role? If they haven't, that's fine. But I want you to find out, are they, plugged into the community? Because if they are, then they know the community needs, and they know all the new programs that are rolling out, and they know, and they have connections and stuff like that. So an agent who's serving in leadership roles is actually advantageous for you as a client, buyer, or seller, because they're plugged into the right people. They know things a lot of times before it even rolls out. And so they're just on top of stuff. So you want to find out, that's really important, if their leadership roles. And so also ask them if they have a list of vendors. And so you want to know hey, do you all have vendors? Do you have a vendor that I could use? If they say, I need someone to help me move, or I need someone to help me put this whole situation back together, or you want to know you can call your agent, right? And be look, I need some help. And that agent knows somebody, boom, right away, that they can vouch for, that can get the job done and take care of you, and then you're done and you're good. So it's good to know that your agent has vendors. Also, find out if your agent has a mentor. It doesn't have to be a mentor where they see this person all the time, but a mentor or a business coach, or somebody that they can call on when things are maybe difficult, or things can be great, but having a mentor means that your agent is still open to being taught. Your agent is still the student. You could be the teacher, but the teacher has to always be willing to be the student too, because there's always more growth to go for. So ask them, do they have a mentor or a business coach or something like that? Because if they do, they're going to move totally different from anybody else. That's a really good thing. Last thing, ask them if they have, and you would probably know this before even really talking to them, because they will have this listed on their website or on their social media platforms, but ask them if they have designations and certifications. So as a licensee, we have to be licensed to practice real estate in the state of Georgia, or in any state. You got to be licensed. So the state gives you a license, you earn it. But designations and certifications are things that you as an agent want to do because you want to grow, you want to learn, and you want to show people that, hey, I've taken these classes, I've done the work to earn this particular designation and certification, which it weighs heavy. So find out, like, if they have these, if they've earned these designations and certifications, because that'll make you feel more comfortable that, whoa, this agent is really committed to their career in the industry. When you're sitting down with the agents, just asking these questions, and there won't be any agent that you speak to that will say, I don't want to answer that question. Agents love to share and answer questions about themselves. So don't feel bad that you're asking questions. Just let them know, like, hey, I want to sit down and consult. And during a consultation, you know, you'll ask these questions and you'll learn more about that agent, and you'll determine, like, I don't want to work with him. Or you'll say, you know what, I'm really feeling him. Like, I'm really feeling her. Like, she gets us. So I hope this helps you. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. And if you are a repeat viewer, thank you so much for your support. I do these videos for you. I want to make sure that I educate people, and so that you can go into this transaction, whatever it may be, you're selling your home, you're buying a home, that you go into the transaction as knowledgeable as possible. You know, this is something for a lot of people that they're going to do maybe once or twice in their lifetime. So you're not the subject matter expert, but you definitely want someone who is a subject matter expert to represent you. And so when you ask these questions, they know that you are committed to this process just as much as they should be. Okay? All right. Good luck.